All right, what's up, everybody? So y'all asked me to react to some stuff, and the first thing that's in my heart to react to actually is some Brazilian music that came out within the last year. So it's pretty new, and I have to say, of the newer stuff, I find that I go back to this fairly often, especially when I feel like I just want to, like, I really want to party, man. I want to go outside and party. But part of the problem is that I mean, being in Toronto, I just find that people listen to the same old shit all the time. Like, especially if you want to party around black folk, it's like you gotta just hear like a ton of old dance hall and reggae and soca, and I'm just not. It's not really my vibe. And my problem is a lot of it is just so old. It's like the same songs over and over again, which just gets boring, right? Like look, I'm 40, but I'm also not necessarily somebody that's stuck in the past. Like I love the stuff from the past. You guys know on my channel, but also at the same time, I do like new stuff, and I want to go out and party and hear new things. A lot of people my age and older, I get it. They just want to hear what they're familiar with. They're not really up on current stuff, and it is what it is. But I'm not that way. And I remember being out in Montreal. This was years ago, maybe like sometime 2017 or something like that. And I remember talking to this lady where I was at a bar, and she was like 45, and she was like she was into some new record, I don't remember. And I was like, oh, like it's dope that you even like listen to this or whatever. And she was like, yeah, like who wants to hear the same shit over and over again? And I was like, finally someone who's older who gets it. Like at the end of the day, man, you can say what you want about older folk, they stuck, and yes, a fair amount of us are stuck, but there's also people my age, and again, I'm not old, I'm a young man, really. I'm just thinking old compared to the TikTok, the kiddies, essentially. But the fact of the matter is that, we want to hear new energy, right? Because when you hear new stuff that's good, it gives you a zest for life. It gives you new energy, right? And so that's why I want to keep the good feelings going, right? So when I hear something that's sort of new, that's like, I'm actually like, oh, I really love this. And I really like what this is doing. Then I'm like, yo, I want to hang out there. I want to, I feel like inspired a little more. All right. So check out this record by this Brazilian cat, MC Neguinho do Morro. Um, I've been fucking with this, man. I like this a lot, actually. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Brazilians. Gustavo, my man, what up? That's right. Let's go. See how niggas is dancing already. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. Like, niggas is getting it. They're getting it in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I miss that, right? The thump. I'm a heavy bass guy, so I like that. I just like that bass, that heavy, like, let's rock type of thing. So I already like how this has started, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ladies is there, man. Guys and girls is dancing. I mean, like, sure, the girls are mostly twerking; they're not really dancing. But some of them are, like the girl on the right hand side, she dances a little bit. It would have been nice to see a little bit more of that too, because again, of course, twerking is fine, but I love to see women dance. Like when you see sisters dance, I'm not talking about twerking. Twerking is like anyone can twerk. That's just why that shit's even popular. Because the truth of the matter is that it's pretty basic. I mean, it's not really that interesting. You know what I'm saying? But when you see sisters really with the footwork and all that, like it's amazing. Honestly, I love that shit. I have no idea what he's saying, but it sounds flat. That's right. This guy got the voice. Let's go. I don't know what he's saying, but this shit's fire. That shit's ill. So I've been following, like, I was talking to a Brazilian cat, and he was telling me, this is recent actually, and he was like, yo, that dude's from my city. I think he's like, you like that hood shit. I'm like, I'm like, hip hop is hood at the end of the day. But you know what I'm saying? I like the real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this dude is, I think, from Sao Paulo, from like the favelas or whatever. But again, you know, people from the hood say what you want, but a lot of times the music is just more honest, you know. And even when it's gutter or dumb or whatever, like it's kind of not all the time. I mean, obviously, a lot of them are trying to get out, so they use music as a way to get out. And so they can lie, of course. But the point is that there is something about people who are making music to uplift themselves or at least feel better about the situation. There's a little bit more hunger and urgency in their music that you find some that you don't find actually in a lot of people who are not from that environment. Does that make sense? So, anyway, I don't know what this guy's saying, but that's right. Let's go. Right? And look at the style too, right? I mean, again, this is hip hop shit. It's just, you know, obviously taken in a different context, and that's beautiful. I mean, look, listen. At the end of the day, hip hop is world music. This is literally why it took over. It samples everything. It's you know, it has that appeal where ultimately, like, you can take it and make it your own and flip it and do something cool with it, right? So I love seeing that shit. I mean, and the style and all that. It's just fine. It's like you got, you know, again, this is just what it is. They took a camera out. You know, they got some girls themselves and they're just recording. It's like real DIY, simple, but just showing how much fun that they're having.
Se tu quer dar, vem cá atrás do quadrado dos hoje. Tu tá no capelinha, no baile de vagabundo. Se tu quer dar, vem cá atrás do quadrado dos hoje. Tu tá no capelinha, no baile.
Let's go, man. Let's go. This is my favorite part. Let's go, nigga. That's my shit. Let's go back there, man. I gotta go back. My man was doing it. He was doing it, right? That's right. That's right, man. That's right. Show these niggas what it is, man. Like, you know, again, I'm a dancer at heart, man. I'm a hip hop dude. You gotta do it. You know what I mean? This record is fire, man. Like, if this, like, I'm telling you, you can play all that Future or whatever, but you put this shit on, obviously there's a language barrier, so, you know, people don't like to dance to things they're not really familiar with. But the people, the dancers in the room, those who know will be like, oh, this shit go in. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's just the energy. I'll do one more. But, you know, for those of y'all who follow me in the community channel,
Matheus Da Sul,
you'll see that I did post these records a while back. But like I said, they stuck with me. You know? My man's got the, you know, the chain on with the glass, the hat. That's just hip hop shit. Like, let's go, man. That's right. Let's go.
Hoje eu vou pro baile do
Capelinha. Baile do Capelinha. Yo, I don't know what this is saying, but this shit's fire. He's got the vocals, and I like that. I've kind of looked enough to realize I think the guy on the right hand side is the producer. I think this guy's Matheus Da Sul or something like that. So he's made some dope beats, man. And again, these guys just rocking out. I don't know where to get these girls from, man. Like, I've seen Brazilian women. There's a lot hotter Brazilian women than these, but with all due respect, I'm not trying to clown them, but you know, one of the girl with the pink hair looking extra hood. Maybe a little too hood for me.
baile
baile
do
do
Capelinha.
Capelinha.
Hoje eu vou, baile do Capelinha. Fuder minha, fuder
Let's go.
novinha. Ei, DJ Matheus Da Sul,
Right.
convocou várias bandidas. Disse que hoje é
You know what
festa.
this guy reminds me of in the face? Actually, when I think about it, Neguinho de Morro, he kind of reminds me of Cool Keith. A little bit. I don't know. There's a little bit of Cool Keith. Shout out to Ultramagnetic and all that shit. And even like that, Cool Keith has that weird kind of thing to him where it's like, it's very, like if you've ever listened to Sex Styles, right? That like it's like very sexual and shit like that. Anyway, this is dope. Sci-fi weirdo shit, you know what I mean? Even with the bucket hat too. Yeah, man, I like this guy. I mean, I like the bit that I've heard. And to be honest, when I try to check out some of the other Baile funk, let me see if I can find it here. If I remember there was a, no, it's not written here. Maybe it's written here.
É o DJ Matheus,
This one is
caralho.
fire too. Right. So Baile funk or whatever. This record is dope.
Matheus Da Sul,
I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but you guys get the idea.
Chega aí, ela vai se aproveitar. Hoje eu vou fuder para as bandidas. Vem sentar pra criminoso no baile do Capelinha. Hoje eu vou fuder para as bandidas. Vem sentar pra criminoso no baile do Capelinha. Hoje eu vou fuder para as bandidas. Vem sentar pra criminoso no baile do Capelinha. Hoje eu vou fuder para as bandidas. Vem sentar pra criminoso.
This is the shit that I'm telling you, you put this on with the right amount of girls and guys, and it's a fucking freak fest, man. And that's the kind of shit I like, man. I don't like that cute, rap's gotten so cute and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all like, oh, don't touch me, I'm with my girls in the VIP section. Bullshit. Niggas is in the corner dancing by themselves. Fuck out of here, man. That's just the apocalypse as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, thanks for rocking with me. I just wanted to show this, and shout out to all my Brazilian folks. So one day I'm gonna go out there and check y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Go to Bahia, see how my peoples is living. Anyway, peace and love.